Thank you. First of all, thank you very much to Dr. Sharif, to you all who invited us. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm Shohreh Shakoory, I'm composer and initiator of Zâl and The Phoenix project. This is a project for children, a musical, theatrical musical for children. So it's based on story of Zâl and SOMM and Zâl, in fact Zâl only, and is the music I composed for big orchestra. It's about 30 musicians with using some Iranian instrument, and with a narrator, April Fredrick, soprano and narrator. She sings in between, and animation. So there would be the animation screen on the screen, and the music, well, it's going to be live. I have been busy with this over 3.5 years now. So at the moment, we have had quite a bit of support actually from Firuza and Dr. Melville as well. So we are going to, hopefully, if Art Councils and the funding comes along, we are going to perform it live in autumn, in October, November. So it's going to be performed in Canterbury, where I am based, in Cambridge, and in the York. So it's the work is about 1 hour, and because it's for children, so it can't go longer. But then, whilst we have this performance, we are going to have some short talk about Shahnameh, and a small exhibition or medium, it depends on, of Iranian art and artists. So it's going to be some workshop as well. So we've been busy with it quite a lot. So the team that we are working is the orchestra, the conductor James Ross, the orchestra from Kent, Kent Symphonia, and the animation group and illustrator Misa Musabi, and animation group Huran Animation. They are based in Iran. So the story I've taken just from the part that SOMM is wants to have a child, and Zâl is born differently. So I've chosen from that part that Zâl is born until the part that they're united together. So that's the summary of what we are doing. So we have made a teaser film, a 3 minutes teaser film, which you can see the example. I think I have to send a link to see if you can show it, because I don't know how to do it. And then, so in the website, you can actually see how, you can see all the details. And I've chosen some, well, I use some beside the symphony orchestra. I use ethnic instrument like daf and tombak percussion, and duduk, which is a very old wind instrument. And the music that I've chosen is, because it's for children again, is the style. It's not a very heavy music, and is I used Iranian mode and Iranian spices, in the music, so that will be familiar for Iranian. Also, the reason I chose this particular story, because I think Shahnameh is something very close to all of us. I've been brought up with Shahnameh. The stories are part of our childhood, and I think this particular story is really timeless, and it works in this time with, you know, all this trouble we have because of the difference in, you know, the way you look, your skin is. And I think this story works very well. But what it teaches children is acceptance, forgiveness. So I think it's very rich. So I'm very happy that I'm working in this. So hopefully we can share it all together.
Let us go on a mythical journey to Persia. Here is the story of Zâl and the Phoenix, a tale of SOMM, warrior king of Sistan, the hero. Hero who wished Zâl was born, a strong baby boy, and his face shone like the sun, but his hair was white, the color of snow. There was a big wind and a giant bird. This mysterious bird was like an angel. The phoenix flew down from the clouds, lifted Zâl up, and flew back with him to her nest. Years and years went by, and Zâl became bigger and stronger, and now he would go up and down the mountain. Children, do you know what he would see? Caravans passing through the mountains. The sound of their bells could be heard from a far distance. Now, what about SOMM?
Dear friends, please show your appreciation if you feel like it. You know, you all have this wonderful, yes. And of course, you have these little, what are they called? Reactions, sorry, at the bottom of your screen. So, because, you know, the speakers need to actually feed on their spectators. So really, cooperate and interaction with our wonderful speakers. Shohreh Khanum, floor is yours, please.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, well, it was a bit difficult to perhaps follow everything because the speed of the film was very slow online. Usually it's synchronized, the singers and the pictures, but just, you know, perhaps later on we are going to have the site, website and details in the chat box if it's possible, and you can, you know, watch it on your own time if you like. Yes, basically I said everything about, you know, where we are, and we've been lucky. We had support from Dr. Melville and Firuza. Very nice, by the way, to see them again today. And BIP's organization runs with Dr. Melville again, and Shivanova, their English organization, and Doily Carr. So we've had some support, but this is a big project, and I think the scale that we are talking about, it's, you know, easily 70 people are involved in it. It's quite ambitious as well. So I'm hoping that, you know, as a female musician, as a female composer, Iranian female composer, we don't have many people who are active and working in this subject, you know, for children and Shahnameh. So it's all maybe would encourage, you know, more Iranian people to support us, because so far it's been always, you know, other organizations. We haven't had any Iranian organizations. Now we are lucky that Shohreh and you all are, you know, supporting us, which is wonderful. We appreciate that very much. But we would need more support. It's not only financial; could be in any, you know, any way. It could be helpful, because as I said, it's a lot of people are involved in it, and so we are hoping that it's going to be performed more perhaps in London, Manchester, who knows, and we have prepared workshop educational material for schools. So we're going to go to the schools as well, and we're going to record. So it's already, you know, as I said, it's quite a while. It's the big part of my life, and well, I'm happy. I'm as a, you know, as a mother, as a musician, I always wanted to have. I wanted to compose for a big orchestra, and I love children. I worked with children for many years, so I wanted something that is for them, and it's something with Iranian culture, with Iranian heritage. So this is where I am now, and I hope we shall see you all again, and, you know, to accompany us with our journey. If there's any questions, I'm happy to answer.
Dear friends, if there are any questions, we can take one or two. We have to keep it very, very short. We don't have that much time. Literally about 4 minutes. Siamak Khan, please go ahead.
بله.
سلام. اولا زنده باد شهره خان. کجا
همینجا.
زنده باد. واقعا فردوسی از بچگی باید شروع بشه و اینه که این داستان بسیار قابل لمس داستان امروزه. این در پایان سخنان پروفسور ملوین این که زیبایی فردوسی به نگاه کردن به دو جنبه انسانی، هم خوب هم بد، هم بچه هم بزرگ، خیلی خیلی واقعی. من فقط میخواستم بگم که اگه میخواین من با شما تماس بگیرم یا لینکتون رو برای من بذارین. هر کاری که از دست من برمیاد، هر کاری میکنم. من صفحه اینستاگرامم رو به شما میدم که اونجا من فایلای شاهنامه رو میذارم به زبان ساده، من برای بچه‌هایی بوده که اینجا بزرگ شدن. حالا دیگه اگه کاری از دست من برمیاد،
متشکرم. حتما در تماس. من آدرس رو میذارم توی چت. متشکرم ازت. متشکرم.
مرسی، خیلی ممنون. من فقط پا برهنه میپرم وسط بگم که آقا سیامک خودشون هم سخنور ما هستن، در قسمت دوم صحبت‌های ایشون رو میشنویم، هم که خب اهل موزیک هستن و میوزیشنن در واقع.
پس خیلی ممنون جناب هروی. البته سوال نبود، کامنت بود مال شما. سوال دیگه ای هست که برای خانم شکوری؟ Any more questions for شهره خانم؟ مجید خان بفرمایید.
بله.
خیلی به نظر من چون خانم شکوری راجع به گرافیک گفتن، من عاشق زال شدم. چقدر قشنگ، چقدر به اصطلاح کار روش رفته و چقدر خرج شده. خیلی گرافیکش خیلی جالب. البته کمپوزری شما همه با هم دیگه، ولی گرافیکش خیلی جالب.
بله، نقاشیمون فوق‌العاده است. بله،
فوق‌العاده، واقعا فوق‌العاده بود. خلاصه همه چی، کمپوزیش همه چی، ولی نقاشی برای دفعه اول بود که چشم منو خیلی گرفت. خیلی متشکرم. موفق باشید.
متشکرم. مرسی. متشکرم.
ممنون مجید خان. I just very quickly translate compliments to the designer, the graphic designers of the whole production. Of course, another comment on the production of this magnificent project. Dear friends, for those who don't speak Farsi, unfortunately from this point on, everything will be in Farsi, so you might not want to stay, totally up to you, or you might want to stay. Again, you're more than welcome. So if you are leaving, thank you very much for your support and for your encouragement of us being here.